What's up guys, it's Rokta here and welcome back to yet another amazing video on the channel. For today I got an updated version of a deck I think has a lot of potential, and if it ever gets future support I think it can take over the meta. So if you haven't seen from the title, it is a updated trap Kozmo build, very unique deck, and it has a lot of good aspects against the meta. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the deck profile. So starting off with the main deck, we of course have three of the best card in the deck, which is the Dark Destroyer. Remember, he is not once per turn on either of his effects, so when he does get outed, he keeps your engine going, and on summon he will destroy a card. So really cool, a monster card. Now, to facilitate all these combos, we have triple of the Kozmo Tin Can. Again, really cool card, because if you effect failure him, he can sort of dodge it in a way, because you can use his quick effect to tag out and you can miss things like that. And then in the end phase, he will be getting your ship to hand and two to grave, which is really nice. For the two ofs, we have two of the Kozmo Slip Rider. This is just spell and trap removal, and again keeps the engine going once he is outed. We have one of the Kozmo Dark Eclipser. Now this is the only Kozmo card in the deck that we're playing that doesn't actually keep your engine going. Instead, when it is outed, it's basically a rotor, and you can negate traps with this. We also have our Monster Negate, which is the Dark Lady. Probably the best little one that there is, because it has the ability to tag into a ship as well, and you just pay 1,000 life points and you can negate a monster effect. And for the other one, as we're playing one of the Farm Girl, this is a trap deck, so OTK potential. She has a lot of it, but we don't really need it because we are going to be going first. So one Farm Girl, and then the last Kozmo card is the one Straw Man, which I also feel is really good. And he's a psychic, so you can e-tele him out. And the last monster in the deck is of course the Artifact Scythe. While this card is still around, we're going to play it, especially in this deck. You can get multiple uses of the Artifact Scythe. So that is it for the monsters. There's quite a few. Moving on to the spells, we have triple of the Kozmo Town. This basically mulligans your hand, and you can pop it with your own Slip Rider to get a free rotor. So that's why I play it. It's really nice. Triple of the e-tele. This card is insane in this deck. End phase e-tele, get your tin can effect, and then you can tag out your tin can. It's absolutely insane. I love the e-tele. Draw power, we have triple allure, quite a few darks. I believe there's around 8 or 9 darks, so just about able to play triple allure. And the banishing isn't bad, because with Kozmo Town you can get them back to your hand, so really cool synergy there. And for the last spell, we have one Call by the Grave. Ash sort of really hurts on the Dark Destroyer, so we play Call by the Grave. For the traps, we have triple of the Artifact Sanctum. This is basically to get your Scythe and tell your opponent no for the turn, and then you can of course pop it and get extra pops with this card. It's really cool. Triple of the Trap Tricks. This is again just access to any of your normal traps, so it's basically the 4th, 5th, 6th copy of Sanctum or whatever else you need. I feel it's really cool. A really cool floodgate that the deck can play is actually there can be only one. There are lots of psychics and machines, and they all tag out for each other, so you're never really under a good lock of there can be only one. And if it is a problem, you can just out it with Slip Rider or something. And yeah, I think this is a really good card to play. It stuns your opponent quite a bit. 2 Cosmojo, so it's trap trickable. Again, doesn't target banishes from the grave or field. Insane card. We have double of the Dogmatica Punishment. Again, just really cool 2-for-1s here. Make sure we keep our advantage going and slow down the opponent. Double of the Storm Dragon's Return. This card's cool because you can get back your banished Kozmo monsters, and if you didn't know, they all banish for cost to special. So you can get them back and get your Dark Destroyers back from the banish pile, pop something, and then when you get outed again, you can keep the loop going. Double D-Barrier, absolutely insane this format, stops any fusion deck, enough said. And then of course the double back to the front. This helps you loop your Cosmos and of course your Artifact Scythe. So that is it for the main deck. I believe it is 42 or 44 cards, so I'll double check with you. And let's get now on to the extra deck. Moving on to the extra deck, you don't really use it, so I just thought I'd put a bit of utility. We have a Topologic Bomber Dragon. If you can make him, you can loop your Cosmos and stuff, so I think it's kind of cool. Sort of same process with the Trisbane. If you're going against a back row deck, you can loop with your back to the fronts and stuff like that. And Storm Dragon Returns, you keep special summoning under the zones. The one Ningesu, because we are playing some Charmers, so we can potentially make him. The Unicorn and the Phoenix. Let's get it all here. Just utility. We have the one liner because your small guys are lights, and then we have a dark because your big ones are dark, so it gives you lots of access to the Charmers, so that's kind of nice. We have the one ding for big problems like Dragoon and stuff. You can overlay 2 Dark Destroyers into your ding. We have the Cyber Dragon package of Nova Infinity. I don't own any, so I apologize for the proxies, but 2 Slip Riders equals a Nova into an Infinity. We have the one Volcasaurus, really cool in time, can burn. The one artifact, Durandal, just sort of hand manipulation. And then our dogmatic punishment targets, we have the Skull Knight, the Entis, and the Ciphering Lord Omega. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video of the updated Trap Kozmo build. If you guys have a different build, please do let me know down in the comments down below. And make sure you do subscribe. We just hit over 700 subscribers, so I love you guys for that. Let's get to the 1,000 for the big giveaway. Make sure you're here for that, and I'll see you all in the next video.
It's time! Let's go!